Yo, what is going on, guys? We are back today for another Grandmaster one-shot video. Before we get into it, I know some people don't want to see these videos. I've been seeing a couple comments like upload something else, and I've been trying to space out these uploads, put some other stuff in between. And if you don't want to watch another Grandmaster solo, that's fine. You don't have to. I appreciate you being subscribed to the channel and everything, but these fights, I have a lot of pride behind these fights, and I have more to upload, and I enjoy showing them. And I do get other comments that say, when's the next Grandmaster solo? So some people do want to see them. So, I apologize if you don't want to see them, but I got like 5 to 8 more or so, and some of them are like some different niche matchups that can do different things, and just any one shot is unique and cool in and of itself. So today we're going to be doing Clairvoyant. So this one was in the main server. This was like the 4th one that I did, I think, something like that. We did Doom, Sinister, and then who did I do after that? Captain Marvel, and then I think and Aegon. I think this one was number 5, Clairvoyant. So this was before the light intercepts. This is before I learned how to light intercept. So I never tried with Claire if she could do it or not. This is me using my good old medium intercepts that I'm used to. And so with Claire here, I was thinking, she could be pretty good for the fight for a couple of reasons. For one, she applies the debuff at the end of every combo. So that'll be good for the apply debuff damage over time effect phase. And also her L2, if you're in the Curse of Blood phase, you can get some pretty crazy regen going. And I showcased that when she first came out versus the 6.2 champion with the prowess that you get, and even when he's indestructible, you heal an absurd amount. So I was kind of wondering if there'd be a similar effect to when the Grandmaster is wounded. The only problem is we don't get access to our special 2 until the final phase, so we're gonna have to wait and see. But probably by the title of this video, there's gonna be some regen. So here we take the Grandmaster into the 2nd wounded phase in the 1st cycle, and that heavy attack's enough to push him into the infuriation phase. And I could have spammed heavies in the corner. I'm pretty sure Claire's has enough reach, but I wasn't going for that. But Claire, she's an alright option. She's not the best. She's alright. So right here, boom, inflict damage time effect, boom, just do a 5-hit combo, and you're good. I've been finding that some of the champions that I like for this fight are just champions with multiple hits on their special 1. And if you're not running suicides, because you can just give the Grandmaster a lot of power in this phase, as long as you don't have too many hits on the L1, because champions like Nick Fury, too many hits. I pushed the Grandmaster to the L2 a couple of times by accident because of how many hits the tail end of his special 1 is. But yeah, so the 2nd phase, pretty standard stuff here. You get whiff and attack. It's pretty easy. There we go. Get the whiff done. And I'm really just want to get to that final phase to see. As far as attempts go, this one was a while ago now. This one was on April 2nd, so for me that's like 20 days ago. I'm not sure how many attempts this one took. It didn't take too many. Again, this was on the main server, not the beta. So yeah, I think it was like 2nd, maybe 3rd, something like that though. But I like Clairvoyant. She's pretty smooth champion to play. I'd love her as a 6-star, man. She'd be a pretty great rank 3, I think. Yeah, she hits really hard, as is the regen mechanic, the power drain mechanic, the compatibility with suicides. She's a great champ. I remember one of my alliance mates pulled her as a 6-star like when she first came out, and I remember him asking me, he's like, should I rank 2 her? And I'm like, I would. I sure would. This was back when rank 2s were a bit more of a rarer occurrence, Now, I feel like rank 2s are like a common occurrence. It's so weird how the meta has shifted. I feel like ever since Abyss and Act 6 with the rewards. Like, for me, the focus shifted from 5 stars to 6 stars once, I don't know if it was when Abyss came out or when I finished Abyss, but right around there, that's when my focus really shifted, and it was like, I don't really care about 5 stars that much anymore, unless it's like a game-breaking 5 star, like a Doctor Doom, or he's really the last one that's really been like game-breaking, where you want him to, at least a 5 star. But now, like, you know, like new champs, like I haven't done an arena grind in a long time. One of my last ones was, I think my last one was Doctor Doom. Oh no, I went for the Nick Fury crystal, the 2019 crystal. That doesn't really count. Like a real big feature grind. No, that's really big. I think it was Doom, and I missed. I got 151. But yeah, I don't really, and that's not the reason I don't do them anymore. The reason is just because all that work just for a 5 star. I mean, maybe if it was for a 6 star, but yeah, that's so with the minute being shifted, man. I don't know. I feel like I could make a whole video talking about this. Let me know if you guys think I should. Or, you know, if you'd rather just see some just gameplay and music in these Grandmaster fights, or if you want to hear me talk, let me know what you guys prefer. Or a mix, you know, I could just put some music on this part until we get to the really good part of the fight, which is coming up in that 3rd phase. Let me know what you guys prefer. Like I said, I still got a few of these videos recorded from the beta. And yeah, right there, use the L1 to also apply a damage over time effect, which is good. Land a crit, that's pretty easy with Claire. Her base stats are really solid. So yeah, I usually always apply a crit with her. And yeah, I saw a couple of comments asking me to try with Groot. This one guy, sorry I don't remember your name, but I remember your comment. I saw an MSD video too, asking both of us to try to do Groot. I don't know about MSD, but I tried Groot on the beta a couple of times, and I got the Grandmaster down to the final phase a few times. I got really close to a couple of solos, but man, it takes so long to get there with Groot, and you have to play absolutely perfect. The max amount of wounded states you can get is 4, unless you get insanely lucky, is 4 for the 2nd phase. And it literally takes all 4, along with playing perfect, just to get through that phase with Groot, because he just hits so weak. It's tough, man. It's tough. Yeah, like I said, I got close a couple times, but yeah, it's not fun. Once I got really close, I'm just like, I'm not doing this again, man. It's not enjoyable. But so the peak moment of this video is coming up, guys. Soon. I'm at the L2. We get knocked me down. Unfortunately, this isn't the peak point. You see, we get a little bit of regen there. You know, a little bit of spicy regen. Wasn't anything crazy. Right there, that's kind of sketchy. He threw the L1 right before the inverted phase came. Alright, evaded, no problem. Now I am inverted, and I get knocked me down again. Like, really, bro? Okay. Good thing about Claire's for L1 is quick. So, boom, knocked him down. And he's wounded here. I guess the peak part isn't quite yet. The peak part will be the next wounded phase. So, controls go back to normal. Get backdash a couple of times. That one's super easy, but I'm just trying to be careful. Bait special 1. You don't want to be backdashing, and then he just throws it and then clips you. That's a real pain in the butt. Been there. Not exactly trying to do the dash back one, but just dashing back and he clips you with it. That's definitely happened to me. But yeah, just completing these phases. I really want to test my theory of the L2 and if it will heal me up. Because, you know, like by this point, I could have taken like some L2s to the block or something crazy, you know. My health could be really low, and I could really just need a restock of HP, and Claire could do it. So here we're just getting a bunch of these L1s baited to stack up the tokens. There we go, block, get hit, block, no problem. And then we get backdash again. He has no power, so I'm free to just dash back. Get a little pinned against the wall here, but that's fine. I'm just chilling. I can try to bait out one more L1, I got backdash. He's kind of pinned me. This isn't very good. And there we go. So boom, we dropped the L2 here, and boom, first hit just shot my health right up to max. I probably maybe could have done enough damage in that wounded phase doing regular combos, but man, look at that full yellow bar. It's beautiful. That full yellow bar is just, it's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful. Here I get knocked me down again, but I'm not really worried if I don't complete it. If I get a token to blunder, it's fine. If I get 3 of them, the fight's over, but I don't think I've gotten a single token yet this fight, so I'm not worried. But I still, oh, I guess I didn't make it in time there. That was close. I hate when that happens. But yeah, right here, so he throws the L2, but we just healed to full. So, you know, I can take that L2, whatever, you know, no big deal. It's no big deal that we take that L2 to the block. We got health to work with now, you know. It's just funny, like literally just one hit. The first hit of the special 2 just boop, full yellow bar, you know. Didn't even need the other hits. But I think now I'm going to try, do I go for the mode switch? I see we got knock him down here. Go for the intercept. There we go, get the knockdown. I guess I'm not going to go for the mode switch to try to get more healing. I guess I'm just trying to focus on winning the fight at this point. So give him to one more wounded phase, and boom, we get him into the final phase. So yeah, here, notice I'm going for heavy. So I'm trying to line this up perfectly so that the second the unstoppable comes, he's getting up from the heavy attack. And usually the AI will dash at you in that moment. So it's just kind of a easier way to get into this final phase, just get the intercepting cycle going. Because once you get the intercepting cycle going against the wall, it's pretty easy. They usually always go for it against the wall. But getting the first intercept, that's the really tricky part. But yeah. There we go, that's the solo with Claire. You see that L2 in that final phase is just so clutch. Amazing regen. It worked exactly how I was hoping and thought it would, just like the 6.2 champion. So yeah, that's Claire Voyant, man, soloing the Grandmaster. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought of that regen. Drop a like if you did enjoy, and yeah, don't worry, there's going to be some other videos coming out before the next Grandmaster one, but if you did watch the Grandmaster one, I do appreciate it. Thank you for watching. Peace out.